Welcome to the Isle of Skye. Camping on top of a Land Rover? Yes, for me it's the only way to explore Scotland these days. Let me take you along and show you our adventure. Welcome everybody! If you're watching for the first time, I am Sandy and this guy here next to me is my fiance Gert. And for this vlog we flew all the way from London to Inverness and then drove to WildTrax headquarters, which is this impressive building here. WildTrax offer Land Rover adventure hires like this one or this one, which we will drive in part 2. And here we are to show you what it's like. Let's go! Yeah, what is your very first impression?
I feel like I'm on safari, and I feel very high up.
So, this is just the very first impression. Our first mission is going to Tesco and getting supplies, aka food, for the next few days. I will see you in a bit.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yes. We managed to get some food, we managed to get some insect repellent because apparently there might be some insects who are trying to bite us tonight, and we've got some tick tongs and whatnot, so we're basically ready for the full outdoor experience. We're now going to drive to the Isle of Skye. Let's do it. The drive took us about 3 hours and we stopped along the way to take in the beautiful and sunny countryside of the Scottish Highlands. Look at this. And then eventually we reached the Isle of Skye via the Skye Bridge and finally Glen Brittle campsite, our first campsite of the trip. We arrived at the campsite at around 6 p.m. and got super lucky with this spot right next to the beach. And I know you all want to see us opening the tent, but before we do that, let me show you what the car comes with in terms of camping gear. I mean, I am not an experienced camper, but if you ask me, we had everything we needed and more. We had a fridge, cleaning products, cooking utensils, cutlery, crockery, and even a pocket shower and firewood. A stool, chairs, a table, and a shovel to hide your poop when wild camping. Really, there was nothing missing. So now, let's build the tent. Okay guys, I'm gonna go and open up our bed. Somehow. And do I just push it open?
Go for it. Hold that thing. Oh yeah, exactly.
I think that's it. Okay, here we are. So we've built the tent and the car. We've actually just turned it around because we were like, maybe we're taking a little bit too much space. We're now gonna check out this campsite because there's showers and toilets and also it's by the beach. So let me show you. So on the side here we've got a water tank as well. Oh, and it works perfectly. Just some water for pasta, you know. It's actually drinking water, but you know, there's drinking fountains here as well. So we have settled in, as you've seen. We built our little station here. So we've got a little table and then we've got the cooking going on over there. And what's really beautiful is obviously the sunset. We got basically a prime spot. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. Gert and I have never camped before. So it's just like so far so good, but it's also only the beginning. Our pasta was delicious, though something we learned on our first evening: do not start cooking too late, otherwise you'll eat dinner in the dark. Morning. I do look a little bit sleepy, which yeah, makes sense, but you might be wondering, how did you sleep? And we slept fairly well. It was not cold, so we have this very super thick duvet. We don't actually sleep in sleeping bags, we just have a duvet, and then we also have a blanket here, which yeah, made it really warm and cozy. I had to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, which is always the horror when you're camping. But let me tell you, there was the moon and the stars over the mountains out there, and it was absolutely incredible. It's like, it was insane. I cannot even tell you enough how beautiful it was. So it was technically worth it. Now Gertrude has just gone to try out the shower, and yeah, I'm just gonna film a few more scenes, get up slowly. Oh, and actually behind me here, as you can see, we have a few storage facilities, which is really good as well. And I do believe the first stop today is the ferry pools, but we will see. We're gonna have to have breakfast as well, and yeah, I will as usual take you along. Packed and ready to go for adventure number 2. I would say I have to say I'm really proud of us. We put everything back in, everything secure as much as possible, and now we are off to the ferry pools. And Gertrude just said he genuinely missed driving this car, which is great because I'm still a bit scared, but I will drive it later today, so you will obviously get to see that. Ferry pools are crystal clear, cold, swimmable pools on the River Brittle, and they're only 10 minutes drive away from the campsite. As you can see, the scenery was absolutely stunning, and it is said that you will have eternal youth once swimming in them. So obviously we had to brave the cold water. You talk about ice cold. I can't really feel my legs, but hey ho, let's do this. Woo-hoo. It's actually so cold that you don't feel anything, which is good, I guess. Woo! I'll show you guys what it looks like underwater. This is incredible. I did not think I was going to do this, I'm not going to lie. They're just trying to get in. There he is. You can do it. You can do it. I'm recording you. Oh yes, I will. I'm going. Here he goes. This is incredible. I love it. Woo! And also, I mean, can we just talk about the fact that these people went in a wetsuit, and us and the people in our pool, we went in bathing suits. Just want to say that. Look at how crystal clear the water is. It's really quite magical, and we had the perfect spot because the water that came from that mini waterfall at the back was warmer. I recommend this for everyone. It was by far my favorite part of the entire trip. So, what have we done? What was the last thing you saw? The ferry pools. We've also just stopped here and had a little quick lunch and a little internet moment. And now it's the first time I'm going to drive. And actually, where do we put the key? Oh, there.
There we go.
Okay. And how my driving is going to go is what you're going to see in part 2. Alongside that, we have midges, crazy sheeps, and more camping, and I'm so excited to show you. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment as usual. I love you for watching. All the links for WildTrax are down below, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.